The last few weeks leading up to his birthday had been difficult. His classmates were still ignoring him for the most part. Jared was his only real friend at school, and Camilla kept giving him the cold shoulder. He tried a couple of times to talk to her, but each interaction was the same as the first. Leave me alone. Go away. To be fair, she was like that to everyone, really, but her tone seemed a little more aggressive to him. Little man, it's time, said his dad. Your birthday is tomorrow, and we need to talk about what is about to happen. Go get the box. Thomas went into his room and grabbed the case and key out of his top drawer. Ever since the day that he found the box in his trunk, he had never opened it. He put it into his top drawer and let it be. As he entered the book room, he gave his dad the box and key. Inside this box is the key to your power. It was given to your ancestors after the impact, and it has been in our family ever since. Every change of powers, the gift inside this box is given to the new keeper. Are you ready for your turn? Asked his dad. I guess, said Thomas nervously. It is my turn. Thomas's dad took the key, took one last look at Thomas, and slowly opened the box. He turned the box towards Thomas as he peered in. It's a watch, said Thomas. It's your watch. That's right, little man. Give me your hand. Thomas's dad took the watch outside of the case and slid the watch on Thomas's wrist, adjusting the band to fit. Thomas stared at the watch for a few seconds. How is your watch the secret to everything? It's not just a watch. It's more than a watch, replied his dad. Give me your hand. Thomas lifted up his hand to his father. Do you see that little red button on the side of the watch? Yes, replied Thomas. Press it, explained his dad. Thomas reached down, and with a slight hesitation, he pressed the red button on the face of his watch. The face popped open to reveal a shiny blue and silver diamond. The diamond was attached to the band of the bracelet, which was embedded in the band of the watch. Thomas could make out smaller blue diamonds intertwined with the silver metal that wrapped around his wrist. What is it? Asked Thomas. It's our family's bracelet, the keeper of our power, replied his dad. But why a watch? Asked Thomas. Years ago, your grandfather didn't like wearing the bracelet as it was. He thought it was too flashy. He wanted to be able to wear it, but not really wear it. So he hid the bracelet within the watch. Ever since, this has been our way. It's discreet, but functional, replied his dad. From this point on, you need to wear this watch every day. In only rare circumstances should you take it off, exclaimed his dad. Why? Asked Thomas. This bracelet gives you direct contact with them, said his dad. Them? Asked Thomas. The creators, the aliens. This bracelet allows them to contact us when they need. It ensures that what happened in the past won't happen in the future. Remember when I said I got a signal, which is why I wanted to find the other family? Asked his dad. Yes, answered Thomas. It's because of this bracelet I could receive that signal, said his dad. What is the signal? Asked Thomas. They talked to me, warned me, said his dad. They told me something is about to happen. They weren't very clear on what that something is, but they told me. They told us, me and the other keepers, in the vision. I immediately put the watch back into the case and into the trunk. I shouldn't have taken it off and left. I was a little scared, to be honest, and just panicked. But now, in a few short hours, this will be placed on you. You'll never know when they will reach out, but when they do, you will know, exclaimed his dad. I don't want this, Dad. How can I do this? Asked Thomas as he sat there in disbelief about what was happening to him. Little man, I went through the exact same thing. The uncertainty about life and what it has become, the pressure. I get it. It's tough. As I grew, I got used to it. Granted, I never had to put the power into practice, but the thought that I had it kept me up at night, he exclaimed. But one thing that I never had was a friend, a person who was going through it as well. She will be a big help. Just then the thought of Camilla came to him. All the interactions they had together over the course of the last few weeks were racing in his head. All of a sudden, one stood out. Thomas's jaw dropped when he remembered her bracelet. It was almost the exact same bracelet he had, only orange. It was her, he thought.